All right,
How are
so
you?
I just wanted to ask you real quick, like, what do you know about our Address Teen Stress project?
The initiative?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I read a little bit, don't remember too much, but I do understand that you guys are trying to spread awareness of mental health amongst teens, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we are a mental health initiative. We're five high school girls that are just spreading awareness and trying to address teen stress, which is a topic that doesn't get talked about a lot. So yeah, we're just spreading awareness on mental health. So I'm Alba, one of the founders.
I'm Vedika.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Alicia.
We also have a founder that actually reached out to you. Her name is Audrey. And so yeah, we can start the interview.
So just to start off, Sal, we would love to know just like a little bit about yourself, extracurriculars, goals, passions, just anything you want to tell us about.
Okay, well, I would say I'm pretty involved in school, and let's see, I'm taking 4 AP classes. Only 4 actually. I'm on the varsity girls tennis team. I've been on the tennis team for 4 years now, and currently, because we're out of season, I do coach the boys tennis team. Last year, or for the past 3 years, I've been traveling to Cambodia on a medical mission to help uplift people, those in poverty, and help others strive for greatness. Let's see. I speak 4 languages: Vietnamese, English, sign language, and American Sign Language, and Spanish. I am a Gold Award Girl Scout, and I've been in Girl Scouting for 13 years. Let's see. So sorry. I am in school. My extracurricular clubs include Key Club and American Red Cross and Sunshine Kids Cancer Organization, in which we hold a board position for each one. I also serve on the Student Advocates for Mental Health Council at my school. And basically every month we hold a day of dialogue in which you present to the entire school, each period, a presentation on one particular aspect in detail about mental health. For example, the one we did 2 weeks ago was about the sleep cycle, psychology. I'll let you guys ask the next question.
All right. So we were wondering, what does mental health mean to you?
Well, definitely mental health is not just something that you can outlook, but it is often overlooked just because you can't see it. And I think visibility is one of your 5 main senses, right? You need it like you need to smell, hear, all that stuff, but you can't see it. It's in your head, and that's where people overlook it. I'm also rambling because I don't know what to say. I don't know how to answer a question. And I do let me expand on mental health, I guess. A lot of people struggle with it, period. A lot of people struggle with it, and people don't know how to handle it, and people don't know who to talk to, and people don't know how to do it themselves, as in how can they express it. Like, some people don't know what meditation is, or truly what is true meditation. People don't know what that is. Next question.
So, as an influencer, how has social media impacted your mental health? Like, do you feel a sense of pressure with millions of your fans watching you, or is it more like a loving passion type thing?
I'll be honest with you. There are many comments who. Let me be honest. I don't reply to my comments. If you go to my posts, I don't reply to my comments. It's because I don't really read my comments, and I avoid just reading them just because I know a lot of them are negative. But for like the current moment, I do read like some of them. Obviously, I don't completely ignore my viewers, but I just would prefer that I keep that part of me private. And there are people who are actually criticizing me for not replying to my comments, but there's a reason why I don't. Simply because hate comments, like, why if I reply and get another reply and hate So it's not my cup of tea. But I'll tell you this, I am a very blunt person. I don't know if people can tell from my videos, but I'm blunt, straightforward. I curse a lot for the way I look. And I think with my personality, it doesn't affect me that much with what people tell me. People are telling me the way like I don't know, the way I look is weird, or the way I talk is weird, that my commentary is annoying. I'm throwing the middle finger up, but I know you're filming this.
I think a lot of people I think they think you're really relatable, and you can be very straightforward when others can't. So it's like, I feel like your social media platform is there for people when they feel like they can't be that person, but they want to. I feel like that's like, you're that kind of figure. So with that being said about like social media, how do you think it's impacted other people, positive or negatively?
I think a lot of it, a majority of it has been positive feedback for others. I think that relatable influencers or anyone who's relatable just makes someone feel less alone in life. And that's just an important part of mental health, as in like, you've got someone by your side.
So as you said before, when we asked you to tell us a little bit about yourself, you are actually a part of a lot of things. I looked at your resume and it's literally like 3 pages long. So as you're part of a lot of extracurriculars, like president of Q Club International, varsity tennis team, involved in the Cambodia medical mission, all these things, and the list goes on and on. How do you manage everything and deal with the stress of all these rigorous activities?
Only recently have I been able to better my time management. But I'll tell you, I put on a good show. Everything is on film, right? But I'll be honest, time management is hard. It is my worst quality. It sucks and I don't sleep. But the thing is, sleep is an important part of your mental health, right? Like just, rejuvenating that mind. But there are also other things I do in life just to keep it up with, keeping good relationships with your friends, family, and working out, like keeping that mentality up. Sleep is just something I have to improve on. But otherwise, Google Calendar has helped me a lot. I keep that tab open, that it's colorful. It looks like a rainbow, an array. It looks like a Disney movie when you look at my calendar. It's absurd. But to keep things intact, honestly, only recently that I've started to have someone else help me. It's asking for help is just not people's forte. Asking for help for anything is just not anyone's, like, you don't want to. And I've always just kept things to myself. I've always been a micromanager, like you want to do everything you can yourself because you think that you know yourself best. But you also don't know when you need help. And that's also something that's inhibiting someone's mental health, because they're putting too much on themselves and they don't know when to ask for help and when to delegate tasks to others in order to help you.
Okay, so this is a question asked by one of the other co-founders who's not here. Her name's Audrey. So we know you just got the Gold Award for Girl Scouts like the other day. So can you explain what that is to us?
Yeah, my Girl Scout Gold Award, it was titled Family Vietnamese Literacy Night, and I aimed to help parents, students, and teachers. I aim to help parents, students, and teachers in a local school district fund and support the bilingual program, because I know that students have a language barrier with their parents, especially in the Vietnamese community. And in addition, I supplied teachers with educational materials and binders, as well as a Google Drive of resources to hold the event in the future. And my event was essentially an evening where parents attended a workshop, and the workshop was led by a credentialed bilingual teacher who was retired from elementary school. And she led the workshop to help parents teach their students at home, or how to support their students at home. Their students reading through writing at home. And as for students, as for little 5-year-olds and like 10 until 10-year-olds, I trained a team of high school students and Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts to hold booths, game booths, and activities, interactive hands-on activities for kids that are based on Vietnamese language and vocabulary and culture and all that stuff. And they also learned Vietnamese songs. And the last portion of my event was when parents and students together, they made reading books. The brand is called Bear Books, and Bear Books is a brand where they sell educational like coloring books. It's like a hardcover book, and kids can write in it, color in it, marker, and then I had magazines, and parents were able to rip out pages in the magazine, stick it in the book, and make a reading book. That was also what they were taught in the parent workshop, just how to make the book with their kids at home.
All right, so what are your coping mechanisms when you're stressed?
I don't know if it's obvious or anything, or if I show it in my videos, but I think I talk about being physically active a lot. I run a lot and try to be active. And coping with also, I think it's actually very it's utterly not clear, but clear in my videos, where I'm always with my friends. I'm always surrounded by my friends. They're always at my house, and they're currently downstairs. My friends are my ride or dies, and although friends come and go, in the moment they steer you away from all your problems in your head. And being surrounded by family and friends, keeping those relationships good, getting sale, like helping others too, making others around you feel good, make me feel good. I'm especially if a gift giver loves giving gifts because it makes them feel good for them. Same thing there.
Yeah, so can you talk to us a little bit about your job as an invoice clerk and what that is, as well as the stress taken upon you as you balance work and school?
So I work as an invoice clerk at an accounting office, and what I do is I count, let me say this in regular terms, regular human terms. I essentially keep track of invoices of restaurants and companies when they send in their, when you get a package and you get an invoice, it's like what you got. But for big companies, it's like a big receipt. It's like a big receipt, but the company hasn't paid it yet. So you're trying to decipher calculate the numbers that they need to pay, and also keep track of it throughout the entire year in an accounting website, which is QuickBooks. I also learned how to use Excel sheets, documents like files, and learning how to math. I don't know. But how do I balance that with my life? See. I lack sleep, but I try to get it done. I right after school, I delegate time. I envision it in my Google Calendar. Look at it. I'm like, okay, that's like a good that's a good visible way to see my day. I'm speaking nonsense. Let me restart. So, in the morning, I look at the calendar, see what I got to do. School, work, time to do homework, time to hang out with my friends, just like that. And then what I film is throughout the day. Also, having to be able to look back on your day, journaling, writing down what you've done, feeling proud of your accomplishments, it just helps you further like, oh, I can do this again tomorrow. I don't really know.
So you are a current senior in high school. How are you feeling about just entering college and just how stressful that process is? And how do you think your mental health is going to change from high school to college?
I think that my mental health will probably improve if I move away from home. Being away from parents is just being in a new environment. I think that my personality is very outgoing and I like trying new things, trying new foods, new cultures, all of that stuff, being in a new environment. And I think that people need to go out of their limits. You know, the sky is the limit. And in order to, although people are comfortable with their own mindset and stuff, it's always nice to try new things and keep that mindset open. With an open mindset, the sky literally is the limit.
So lastly, if you were to give advice to someone who's struggling with their mental health or like a message to address teen stress audience, what would that message be?
I gotta think on that. Message to, if I can do it, you can do it. If anyone can do it, you can do it. That's my message to you. And that comes through everything that in life. But here are some little examples. Your nails, you know, you're doing your nails, it costs like what, $100. And people in my community, the Vietnamese American community, it makes up almost 83% of the nail tech industry in America. It's consists of Vietnamese Americans, and they didn't go to school. They came on boats. They started their journey on boats as refugees, escaped warfare. But here they are making like bank out of doing their nails. If they can do it, you can do it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know how you doubt another person, and everyone's judging. We're not lying. I judge everyone. You judge everyone. Judge in your head. Do whatever you want. I'm always judging people. I just keep in my head. And as I observe other people's strengths and weaknesses, as you delegate tasks towards others, you observe a person's personality and whether or not they have the ability to accomplish something. And you look at them like, you can't do that. And then they do it. It's like, damn, I can do it then. You know what I mean? It's definitely something that will persuade you and motivate you to improve in life and your mentality, physical health, your everything health, your lifestyle, your food, everything.
All right. Thank you so much for your amazing words of wisdom.
I didn't even know the question beforehand.
Um,
Sorry.
No, you're good. You did great. I like how you're very honest, and that's what we need, more teens that are honest with like answers and stuff. Do you have any questions for us? Any of us?
What school do you guys go to?
Well, we're all in Texas, and we all go to Central High School. You probably don't know where that is.
What high school?
Central High School.
Central High School, Texas, like Houston, Austin.
We're in like DFW area. Yeah, you probably don't. It's fine. Yeah.
Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have family in Dallas. There's.
Maybe we'll see each other one day.
I've never been to Dallas. I don't really know my family in Dallas.
And you're in California?
What?
California?
California.
You're from California? Like, do you want to go to school in California?
Oh, I couldn't hear you. Yeah, I applied to University of California zoning.
Okay.
And the only one I've heard back from was Riverside. But I got in, but I'm probably not gonna go there.
Okay. Well, I hope the rest of your college process will go very smoothly and very well. I was gonna ask you if you could send us some pictures on our Instagram, like pictures of you and you in action to post on our Instagram. And then also,
In action.
yeah, in action, like you you doing one of the billion things you do, like all your extracurriculars or something, something like doing something in the community, making a difference, those type of things. And just a picture of you, just out doing action, I guess.
Is this physically recorded?
It is, it's recording.
All five of us?
Yeah, all of us.
Cool. Is this the entire thing being posted?
I'm
Edited?
I'm probably gonna edit this part out, but yeah. So there's gonna be like maybe like a 2-minute snippet on Instagram, and then we're gonna post like the whole video on our YouTube and our website.
Okay, I'll make sure to repost on my Instagram if I get tagged. If you tag me, I'll repost it.
Okay.
Otherwise,
And then
thank you for having me. I'm so sorry that I don't know. I thought that
we loved it.
I'm a professional, so I apologize on that. I just have been, there's a lot of things on my list. So
If you could also tell it, like text us like a fun fact about you to put on your description as well. In the past we got like somebody can do an Animal Crossing impression, somebody puts like 3 spices on everything, just like a fun fact about you.
a fact,
If you can't think of one right now, that's okay.
okay.
Let us- And lastly, can I take a picture of all of us for Instagram? Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, thank you so much. We really appreciate
Wait,
it.
I'm vlogging. Should I do?
Oh,
Should
okay.
Are you guys okay with that though? But there might be a lot of people who see the clip. You know what I mean?
That's okay.
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay, starting. I will film. Give me a second. I have to